In this lesson, we're going to begin to discuss styles. If you'd like to follow along, go under your File menu to Open, and in the Working Files folder, go into Chapter number 8 and select an inside look at paragraph styles and just click Open. Why don't we make the text a little bit bigger on our screen? So go to your Zoom tool and just click and drag across the width of our page. Any InDesign user who is not setting up and using text styles is working way harder than they should be, and you're about to see why. I just wanted to mention that in the Paragraph Styles panel, there are already a couple of styles. One of them is called Basic Paragraph. Anytime you open up a new document, Basic Style will be in there. It's the default paragraph style. The second style I set up, and it's called Body Text, and it's actually been applied. If I go to my Type tool and click in the paragraph right underneath the subhead, you'll see that Body Text is selected. So Body Text has been applied to the second paragraph. To set up my subhead style, all I need to do is get a selection point in my subhead, or select the subhead, really doesn't matter, and go under the Options menu of the panel to New Paragraph Style. And you can see that all of the formatting is already being picked up and is listed in the Style settings in the dialog window. So all that's left to do is to name the style. So I'm going to call it Subhead. And I'm going to make sure that Apply Style to Selection is checked. What that does is it actually will apply the style to whatever I'm picking up the formatting from. If not, it will look like a subhead, but the style will not have been applied. And I'm also going to check Preview. Let me drag my dialog window over to the side so we can see that Subhead has been added to the listings in the Paragraph Styles panel, and it's also selected, which means the style has been applied to the selection. Now, all I have to do is click OK. Now, with formatting like this, where it is running body text with a subhead every so often, probably what I would do is select all of the text that hasn't been formatted as yet just by clicking and dragging down my page, and apply body text to all of it. Let me scroll back up to the top, and you can see body text has been applied to everything that was selected. And then I've done most of my formatting already. All I have to do now is apply my subheads that interrupt the flow of the body text. So I can click in my first subhead and just click Subhead. Now scroll down a little bit further, find my next subhead, and apply Subhead, and so on and so forth throughout the entire document. And you can see how fast you can format your text. But let me show you a little trick that will make it even faster. I'm going to go to my eyedropper tool and click on one of the characters in my formatted subhead. And it's actually picking up the formatting. Let me scroll up to the top of my next column and show you how the eyedropper actually works. I picked up the formatting with my eyedropper just by clicking on one of the characters in that subhead, but it also picked up the actual style. So if I go over to the beginning of my subhead and just click and drag across it, it's going to apply that style. Let me show you. I'm going to go to my Type tool, and you can see it says Subhead. Now let's talk just a little bit about what is going on in the panel. You can see that right now my subhead listing is coming before my body text listing. Well, I can just click on any style and drag it to another insertion point. So now it may be in the order that I want. but I can always drag it back. I can also change the order of my listings to make them easier to find. I can also change the order of the listings under the Options menu of the Paragraph Styles panel. All I need to do is go to Sort by Name, and that's going to alphabetize all of the styles. Let's see what else is under the Options menu. I'm going to click down on the Options menu, and there's something right now that's grayed out that's called Redefine Style. Let me show you what that's about. I'm going to select any one of my subheads, and I'm going to change some things about it. Maybe I'll go to my Swatches panel, make sure my fill is in front, and I'm going to make this subhead red. And maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'll go up to 15 points and make it 15 on 15. Now I'm going to go back to the Paragraph Styles panel, go under the Options menu, and the fourth listing is Redefine Style. And what that's going to do is redefine the style to this one change. And if I scroll in my document, you can see that every one of the subheads has been redefined to that one change. So paragraph styles help you to set up your formatting very quickly and totally consistently, and will also help you change that formatting just as fast. Let's see what else is under the Options menu of the Paragraph Styles panel. One of the things I might want to do with a particular selected paragraph is to break its link to the style. That means it's not going to lose its formatting, it's just not going to be linked to that particular style. I can also load styles, either load paragraph styles or load all text styles from another document. If I select that, all I have to do is find the other document and click Open, and it's going to bring the styles in. I'm going to hit Cancel. I can also do something called Select All Unused. Any styles that are not being used will be selected. That makes it easy to get rid of unnecessary styles because I can select all the unused styles and simply hit the trash down the bottom of the panel. In the next lesson, we're going to continue to discuss styles.